Hello and welcome to this week's fishing blog. This week you join me on the banks of the River Dane again. It's been a few weeks since I've been out on the bank. This week we've had a bit of rain. There's about an extra foot on the river. Recently I put on a session where it wasn't that good. It was a really bad evening session. We didn't get many bites. There's an extra foot on the river, and as I'll show you in a minute, there's a bit more colour. So I am hoping for bit better sport today, if I'm honest with you. There's a lot of rain about, hence the brolly up and a bit soaking wet through setting up, but that can only help the session today. We get a bit of rain and a good flush through. As you can see, there's fish topping in the background. The fish will react to the water coming up, so a rise in the river today while you're fishing wouldn't be a bad thing. But yeah, I'm hoping for better sport than last time. I'm going to fish the stick float and I'll go over the setup now. Right, setup for the day is going to be my 14-foot Drennan Aculite Shimano reel with 4 pound 4 ounce Drennan float fish. I have got a 6 number 4 stick float down to a 1 pound 7 ounce hook length and a size 18 hook. Right, so bait tray for today. I've got about half a pint of castor, pint and a half of red maggot, some hemp, again from Cheshire Particle, and the swim for the day. As I say, we fished it on the opening day. There's a lot more pace down the inside, out down the far side of the river, and then it comes round like that. And I'm going to be hoping to target this inside line here on the inside of it, going down to this tree. It's about 6 foot deep there, and I said there's a main channel where the river comes down and gouges out down the middle, but I'm hoping to come this side of it and feed a line there and hope the fish move over. And I said there's quite a lot of fish topping. There's loads of flies about today, loads and loads of little flies, annoying, but there's plenty of signs of fish topping. So I've already plumbed up, I'll say, and I'm going to make a start. Let's see what we get. Fingers crossed for a good day. Right, and that's the first trot down of the day on a single maggot, and say a nice roach just to start the day. I say feeding castor at the moment, but using maggot on the hook, and if it's red maggot you can generally get away with it, and then obviously gives you the option then to kind of wean them, to kind of let's see, sort the camera out, kind of wean them onto the caster. Let's say just beginning like in the last one, not putting any hemp in yet, because I want to make sure that I can get from the start of the swim to the end of the swim and there's no snag. And so if you put like, don't put all your eggs in one basket straight away. If you plonk all your, a bit of hemp, because I like to put a bed of hemp down for the fish to feed over, but you want to have confidence that you've put that bed of hemp over somewhere that's not got a snag. And that is why I love the rivers so much. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up because it's the front facing camera, but look at the colours on that perch. They're such beautiful fish, are river fish. They're always dead vibrant with the colours in the fish. That's one of the many reasons why I love river fishing. You can see the greens and everything in the background, the colours of the river, yeah. But the fish are always beautiful as well. Right, so the swim, about an hour in, and it's starting to tick over nicely, getting regular bites. Small roach, but had a few days as well. Just trickling, a bit of caster, a little bit of hemp, and letting the float go down. And all the bites now coming in the same spot. You know, the movement, you can see how they've moved into the swim, and the settling where the hemp and the casters are both hitting the bottom. Right, we're about 2 hours into the session now, and I thought that extra colour would keep the fish under my feet here, but now I found myself having to go over there chasing the fish. It's not how I expected the session to go. I thought I'd get steady bites under my feet, the extra colour would keep them there, but I've started now going down the middle to get bites. Hit down the edge here, just completely died. Didn't see any sign of pike or anything like that, but the fish just disappeared off that line. And then as soon as you go that extra 2 rod lengths out, they're back again. That's where they're holding. So I'm going right down the middle of the river now, and picking up the odd fish. It's nowhere near as prolific as it was underneath my feet, but it is a better trot because you're in the flow all the time, so you're going down the same line. But yeah, not how I imagined the session to go, and that's fishing, isn't it, sometimes? But it has been a very difficult start to the season on here. It's never normally this iffy. The other times I've been on here, it's been steady fishing. We'll keep working at it and see how we get on. So down the middle, and roach like that, are coming quite steady. So there'll be a few fish in the final net, and who knows, them better chub might show down the middle. It can be like that. That's the beauty of river fishing. 1 minute you're catching fish like that, and then a shoal can move in. Well, I've just had a run with slightly better fish out there. I had a nice roach on the last cast, and believe it or not, that is the first chublet of the day. So hopefully a sign of things to come. Again, they put out a decent fight out there in the flow, but yeah, fingers crossed that this one builds and they stay on that line. Just feeding caster slightly downstream and a bit of hemp every now and again, just to try and hold them in the spot. There's another better fish hooked out there on the far line again. Just seems to be where the better fish are holding. Oh, it's a nice roach. As I said in the last episode, if there's a pike about, this is when he's going to get nabbed. Oh. And I think that easily the best fish of the session so far. And that is a lovely roach from a river. Easily the best fish so far. Let's get this guy in the keep net. Well, I've just hooked into another better fish, and this does feel like a good fish. See out there in that flow, I say the colour in the water, I haven't actually seen the fish. It looks like another roach, another nice roach. And it might be worth, if we get this one in, moving over to cast them on the hook. If there's decent fish about. That's a chub. Like I said before, that's river fishing, that. You can be catching little small roach 1 minute and then chublets the next, and that is river fishing in a blog as such. Let's say other rivers and other bits of the river, they're £3 chub a chuck, you know, proper chub, £3 and £4 chub. On this bit, on the bit where we're fishing this year, there's a lot of chublets, and these are your better fish, but there could be a shoal of them holding down there. So yeah, from small little roach to nice little chublets. I bet he's at a few of them maggots, a few of them casters today. I say it does feel a little bit like the session could be building. So with this out on the sideline, getting into a ribbon, cast out. Find some casters behind you, float, and the key to it has been just holding back. There's a spot in the swim where the fish are just holding, and it's the hemp seed, putting the hemp seed further down every now and again, it's keeping them there. You just hold it back there, and there's the bite. And that's how you can get into a routine. You hold it back, and the fish are now holding in that line, like I said before. So they were all over the place a bit before, but now they're all in a line facing upstream on the line of bait. How long they'll stay there for, I don't know, because as I say, they have a habit on this river of just disappearing. Right, hooked into a proper fish this time. Easily the best fish of the day. I would think it's got to be a chub. It's got to be a chub, I would think. That's a nice fish. Certainly putting up a fight under my feet here. Right, so we're into the afternoon now. Had about an hour ago, lost a nice fish. I hooked it straight down the middle, got it all the way up to around here. I don't know what footage I've got of it. I was recording, I think. And then it went upstream, come back down, and I got it out in front of me, and it went. At first I thought the line had snapped, because when it come back, the hook had gone, but the hook length was still there. I didn't really think pike at the time, I'll be honest with you. I thought chub, or barbel, or big perch. But the more of it, the swim's completely died since then. It's like every fish has just disappeared. So I'm beginning to think it might have been a pike, and it's bit through the line as it's gone. It didn't feel like a pike, I'll be honest with you. It felt like a fit, like I said, chub. But yeah, put a bit of a downer on the session. You know, they're always nice to get in them fish. They don't come along very often on here. Certainly on the stick float they don't. And yeah, I've had steady bites until this point. I've had a few fish. So we'll see at the end now what fish I've had. We'll have a look at the nets in a minute. There we go. One last chublet just to finish the session on. And yeah, time to pack in And let's have a look at them nets. It's been a good day, enjoyed it. So let's get the net out and have a look what we've had. So there's the final net of fish, just under £9. A few nice chub, and say a nice roach. And it was a nice chub as well. Good mixed bag, there's perch, dace, roach, everything in there. So yeah, good mixed bag. Right, so last session comes to an end now. Just under £9 I think it was. A lot of fish, but not a lot of weight. Plenty of bites all day, and the last couple of hours was fun. Bad losing that fish, you know, it's never nice losing one. Thinking back how the swim died after that, I do think it was a pike. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Tight lines in your own fishing. It'd be great if you could like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time.